Are you a business owner wondering what to do with your business profit? In this episode, I want to share what I did with a client of mine, and I think it will help a lot of business owners answer a common question, which is how should I invest my business profit? Should I reinvest it back in the business? Should I invest more for retirement, pay down debt? What should I do? So I'll share what I did with a client of mine and how we thought through it, relative to where he was financially at this point in his life, and I'll also share some tips on how you can think through this yourself. For some context, the business owner I'm working with was in his late 50s, wants to retire and exit from the business in 5 to 7 years, and the majority of his net worth is in the business and real estate, with a decent amount in his 401k and has no debt. The business is doing really well, and after a discussion with the CPA, he was able to take a large distribution that was over 6 figures from the business, which is an S Corp. So not a bad distribution, but now the question was, what should we do with it? He maxed out his 401k through the business, paid off his mortgage, credit cards, and vehicles earlier in the year. And at this point in his life, the biggest risk that we were and still are focusing on right now is diversifying his net worth away from the business. Now, you may ask, why would we do this? Let's take a look. Here's a simple visual showing you from a high level while protecting his information why this is so important at this stage in his life with retirement 5 years away. For those listening, this is a colored chart breaking down his net worth of almost $4 million into various categories. 47% is in the business, 38% is in real estate, 9% is in pre-tax accounts, and 5% is in taxable accounts. So a total of 85% of his entire net worth is in illiquid assets, with the real estate being the building, which he is part owner of, and the remaining 15% or so is in different investable pre-tax accounts, like a 401k, and taxable accounts, which are entirely in savings or cash. So there are multiple risks we are trying to protect the business owner from, and they include making sure he has investable assets separate and not dependent on the performance of the business, and starting to have a focus on building and diversifying wealth outside of the business to help provide a sustainable income stream in retirement, because at the moment, he does not have enough investable assets or real estate to provide him a sustainable income stream in retirement to support his lifestyle. Something that is key to remember is you get wealthy by being concentrated in a business, but you stay wealthy by being diversified outside of your business. So at the moment, today, he would need to sell his business in order to fund his retirement. At the same time, the business is in no condition to be sold to net after taxes the amount he needs to fund his retirement goals. So in addition to saving and investing outside of the business, we are implementing strategies to increase the value of the business so that in 5 years, when he wants to and is ready to sell, the business will net after taxes an amount that, when combined with his investable assets and real estate outside of the business, he will have enough money to provide him and his family an income stream to live on in retirement. So what did we do with the distribution from the business? We opened a taxable investment account and are building a tax-efficient portfolio that will be diversified and invested to grow over the next 5, 10, 15 years down the road and provide an income stream when needed. We also took a portion and really built up his personal savings because he is the sole breadwinner of his family, and it gave him peace of mind. And so we'll continue to do this, but everyone's situation will be different. Here's how to think through it for yourself on how to invest the profit from your business, because not everyone will be in the same situation as my client. First, make sure you have money that is liquid and available for when you may need it in an emergency for your personal finances and your business finances. So you need both. Build up your emergency accounts. The last thing you want is to have to take out a loan, swipe a credit card, and borrow money because you didn't have enough available cash. So build up your savings. Next, consider outstanding debts you may have personally or through the business. Pay off higher interest-bearing debt first, credit cards, high interest lines of credit, mortgage, etc. Reinvest back in the business for growth. Invest in your marketing. If you have employees, invest in your team or buy new equipment or software if you need it. And if it helps, improve the performance of your business. Finally, invest in yourself for continuing education or learning a new skill. make sure that if you are younger, start contributing to retirement accounts for small business owners so you're building long-term wealth and can take advantage of compounding interest. If retirement for you isn't that far away and you have a profitable business, there are retirement plans that allow you to dramatically put a lot of money away for retirement. So if you feel you are behind in your retirement savings, but the business is thriving, there are strategies you can implement using defined benefit plans and enhanced 401k plans, which I will make another video on in the near future.